Hello, guys. It's Average Joe Rants here, and I'm trying to do more regular videos. And it's actually I've been feeling a lot better since I got diabetes. I've been eating a lot healthier, and I feel fucking great. But before I get into today's video, I want to address a little something that happened. So, as a part of me trying to get healthier, I get up early. Now I go to bed early. I get up early. I used to go to bed at like 7 in the morning, 9 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Now I go to bed at like 11:30. Right. I get up. I have my breakfast, which usually consists of a lot of protein, a lot of fiber, a lot of like low carbs. Then I go on YouTube, right? And I see I have a message and it says I've been mentioned in something. And I go, that's a little strange. And I click it, and it is a list of racist YouTubers from this guy called Officer Gay Ben. So this next segment is going to be dedicated to this little message to Officer Gay Ben. So I'm going to call you Ben. Right? I'm going to call you Ben. Ben, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This is our first time interacting, even if it is like in a small way on YouTube. I really don't give a fuck what you think of me. I don't know you. I don't really care to know you. And quite frankly, if you have all this time to compile a list of racists on the internet, you could have used that time to do fucking anything else. Even like making a video, for instance, like I'm fucking doing. But you know, I'm gonna go actually a step further here, Ben, for you, and say I don't really care for the insults, accusations of words of a member of a community that had the whole world to themselves for 4 years and fumbled the ball so fucking hard that they all look like fucking clowns now. Your LGBTQ community that you are most likely a part of had a liberal president, a socialist as his vice president, a mostly democratic government for 4 fucking years, and you guys fumbled the fucking ball. The words of somebody from a community like that means less than nothing to me. It truly does. There's a reason I speak out against you motherfuckers. It's because you do creepy shit like talk to kids without their parents around. You make these fucking TikToks that might as well be fucking horror video, like fucking ARG horror videos for just the content you're talking about and the creepiness of it. You had your best TikToker go into a bathroom and get arrested and jailed for 5 fucking years because they were in a fucking women's restroom taking camera like footage of little girls going to the fucking bathroom like a creeper pedo. Your words mean less than nothing to me, Ben. Okay? Hell, the words of a fucking cockroach, if it could talk, would mean more to me than your little list of racists. I wipe my ass with your list of racists. Okay? Because it means absolutely fucking nothing. And in case you want to, like, clap back or something, this is the only time I'm going to address this shit. Because I got better shit to do than to get into a fucking tiff with somebody on the fucking internet. Alright? Now then, that's out of the way. Let's talk about something I actually legitimately hate. But first, some context. So I was watching a video where this dude was asking people questions about various topics. Now, these questions were very simple. You spell a word or you say someone's last name, with the last name being in the question. The thing that set me off, right, the thing that made me want to make this video, is the dude goes to this one dude, this black dude, right? And he goes, "Can you spell Y-E-S?" Now, for those of you who don't know, that spells yes, as in yes and no. Yes, I'd like another donut. Yes, I'd like to work overtime. Y-E-S is yes. Right? This fucking person couldn't get it. Even with the letters provided, they couldn't get it at all. And it's not like this was just an isolated incident. He went to these two girls, same thing. He went out to like a couple Latino chicks, same fucking thing. And then the thing that actually fucking truly made me want to make this video, the thing that kind of just broke the camel's back, is dude goes up to these two girls, right? And the question is, what is Obama's last name? Right? And he goes, and they go, first girl actually gets it right, to give her credit. But the second girl's response that broke the camel's back for me. What is Obama's last name? Care. No, not like Kel or Kier, like K-E-R-E. Care, as in C-A-R-E. These people have gone through public schooling. They have graduated public schooling. And yet somehow, through over 12 fucking years of schooling, potentially more, which I'm going to guess is the case based on that fucking response, this girl believed Barack Obama's last name to be Care. Like, after the fucking medical program. What in the actual fuck are we teaching our kids in schools? Apparently, 56% of Americans that graduate high school, just like I did, can't fucking read. They can't do math. They can't do any sort of calculations. They don't know. Some of them have horrible fucking direction and don't know where the fuck they're going because they can't read. Let's focus on that aspect, right? The reading part. Let me ask you guys a question. What's on fucking road signs? Words, right? What do the words usually mean? It usually means, hey, This place is this way. This place is this way. Guess what happens if you can't fucking read? You don't know where the fuck you're going. A lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, we could just get a GPS. That's not my fucking point. Let's say you don't even have a GPS. You don't even know where the fuck you're going. And even if you did have a GPS, the GPS still relies on you being able to recognize the fucking street names. Because if you don't recognize the fucking street names, guess what happens? You still get lost. And I'm going to actually present some proof here that this shit happens. Because I have fucking Dash Pass, right, on DoorDash. I DoorDash a lot. Recently, I've been getting a lot of, like, diabetic shit. Because diabetic-friendly food because I recently got diagnosed with diabetes. I'm not joking about this. No shit. 5 different times in a row. Actually, let me get some context for this. I live in a place that's like a huge apartment complex, right? There's some houses behind me, right? There's some houses behind me, and, you know, it's very close. And, yeah, there's a place right over there. I'm not going to say what the fuck it is. There's a place right over there that's much the same situation, right? We got house behind me there, house behind me over there, right? So my GPS gets fucked up. The little marker you have on DoorDash, it gets fucked up. It either mistakes the houses over there for my place or the houses over there for my place. Right? So I have put in this huge ass description in the DoorDash and the little DoorDash descriptor that you write down to make sure DoorDashers are actually able to get to your place. So the marker is fucked up, right? Which is why I have a huge description describing how to get to my place. Here's the situation that happened, right? 5 different times in a row, 5 different DoorDashers went over to that fucking place, those fucking set of houses, and dropped my order off, requiring me to call customer service 5 different fucking times. And on the 5th time, they actually asked me if what I was saying was legitimate, which I didn't even get pissed off at them for. I just said, look at where they went. And they realized I wasn't even bullshitting them. 5 of their drivers, 5 different drivers, by the way, made the same fucking mistake. And I'm betting you, and I would probably win that bet, that they couldn't fucking read. Because if they could read, they'd be able to get their fucking heads out of their ass and follow directions. But because they can't read, they can't read the fucking directions. And that's what I'm talking about. Why the GPS argument, if it... sorry. That's what I'm talking about. People say, like, oh, well, they could just have GPS. The GPS does nothing if the location is in a fuck spot. Like, if the marker for, like, a cabin is by a waterfall, these motherfuckers would fucking drive off the cliff into it. That's my point. And it's like not being able to do math. Most jobs in the world, not just America, in the world, require you to do basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. If you don't know how to do that, you are ineligible for most jobs in the world, excluding, like, manual labor. But of course, these people have also been on, most likely, Social Security all their life. So why do they have to fucking try? The government pays for their rent, their food, their fucking stuff. Like, why should they give a shit about their education? Well, what happens when you're not able to fucking do that anymore? When you're not able to get Social Security? I'm gonna put this in perspective again. My mother applied for Social Security in the 90s. She just got her Social Security 3 months ago. How in the actual fuck do you survive if you do not have the welfare, if you don't have the government paying for your shit? You get a job. That's my point there. Fucking hair. Sorry. It's like fucking trying to tame a fucking dog, I swear, sometimes with this shit. But anyway. Yeah. It's like the shit with like No Kid Left Behind. We are now seeing the consequences. We have adults in society that do nothing but sit on their asses and wait for a check. We have teenagers that barely know how to, like, exist. They barely know how to read. They can't even count their fucking numbers. They like literally some of these kids even use AI to interact with their friends so they know the right thing to say. That's not how you interact socially. Guess what happens when you meet somebody for the first time? You're awkward as fuck. Guess what happens if you say the wrong thing at a table? It's awkward as fuck. But that's part of the experience. If all you do is say the right shit, no matter what, because a machine told you what to say, that's not connecting. That's not interacting with another human being. That's basically two machines interacting with each other with the fucking meat bags that they're attached to being the fucking means to do so. It's like, Jesus Christ, like, what are we doing? Like, no, you know what we're doing as a society? It's like, what the fuck are Democrats and liberals doing with this shit? Because these are their policies. I don't blame AI. Let's get something straight. I'm not blaming AI on them. That's not their fucking fault. But it's like the No Kid Left Behind shit. That was their policy. That's the policy done in so many blue states like New York, where this video that I watched took place in. Okay, it is by far the worst thing to ever happen to a society in recent history, in my personal opinion. And it pisses me off that someone like me worked my ass off through high school, studied for hours on end, fucking did hours and hours of homework, and all that shit. And yet, these fucking kids nowadays can just go on their phones or bring a fucking portable console and just play it and then just graduate anyway. Why the fuck even have a schooling system if you're not even going to teach anything? Rather, you know what? Not even that. Why even have a schooling system if you're not even going to teach anything worth fucking knowing about? Because in some schooling systems, they are introducing new trans sensitivity classes in elementary school and socialism classes in high school. Things that nobody really has a fucking need for or really gives a fuck about anymore. A lot of these, going on a little off topic here, a lot of these self-claimed socialists aren't even socialists. Because to be a socialist, you have to not be fucking wealthy. You have to be equal to everybody else. So everybody would literally have to be a middle class citizen in order for socialism to work. It doesn't. Because that's not how America fucking works. That's why the Soviet Union didn't fucking work and collapse, is because they still had fucking the rich, and the middle class, and the poor. Jesus Christ, these people don't fucking get it. And they're not going to fucking get it until it bites them in the fucking ass. But anyway, I think that's enough about that. Sorry, I got a little heated. It's also summer. And it's like fucking already 70 degrees. Yeah, it's already like 70 degrees. And it's not even fucking light out. That's always nice, right, guys? But anyway, if you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, for me, I do hope you did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.